What's going on, y'all? Hope everyone's having a great day, and I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I'm coming to you with a new tool, something that I have no experience with, and seen some things about it. I've actually talked to a couple representatives from the company. No, this is not a sponsored video. Before I decide to do anything with sponsorships or whatever, I want to verify that the tool is right for me. And if it's right for me and I can sit there and say it's a great tool and I have experience with this, that, and the third with the company, then I have no problem with putting something out there. So this was paid for with my own hard-earned money working on the corner, you know what I'm saying, guys? And you got to do what you got to do to afford those tools. It is what it is. I mean, who cares? I mean, it's 2023. What are you really going to judge me for dropping the hair and giving some handies on the corner? I mean, times are tough, guys, and tools are expensive. So, tool I want to talk about, and I'm going to be unboxing this in front of you. I have not opened it yet. I'm excited. I have not played with it. I've not touched it. I've not licked it. I've not smelt it, felt it, whatever. This is a Top Don. It's a TC, I want to say that's right, the TC003. This is a thermal imaging camera. Want to add this to my diagnostic arsenal. I do not have one. I feel like it's a good investment, especially with me switching over to automotive. Even with equipment, it works out, or hopefully it works out for the remaining month that I do have. So it is what it is on that. But I'm hoping this thing saves me some time in diagnosing things, pinpoints some stuff for me, or at least helps me in a general direction. So, this thing, guys, anything with any sorts of friction to it, you get a brake that might be sticking a little bit. I mean, you run through, check out the wheels, check out the rotors, whatever. See a little bit more heat than the other side, you kind of get a direction to go into. This is all about playing detective anyways, so hopefully this helps out. Now, you got an AC system. If it's not working right, maybe pull this out, see if it helps out. Plug cats or things of that nature, anything that may develop heat, wiring issues, component issues. So many fun uses we're going to play with this thing. I want to know if Top Don makes a great tool or not. So that's what we're going to be looking into, guys. So let's kind of open this thing up. I mean, we're not going to go into a crazy amount of detail today. We're just going to kind of go through, see what it's got, maybe turn it on if the battery works in it. Who knows? But we're going to go over some of the features here in a second once we get her opened up and all that stuff. So there is the box. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but we're going to move the camera over and pop this bad boy open. All right. So here she is, the Top Don thermal imaging camera. There are several different thermal imaging cameras out there on the market. I was actually honestly wanting to try the Milwaukee one. As much as I'm not a fan of the Milwaukee thing as a whole, just because of the people, kind of like, Honda guys, Ford guys, Chevrolet guys, Dodge guys, all that stuff. But Milwaukee makes a solid product. Wanted to try that out, but, like I said, I've dealt with the company a little bit with just emails and whatnot, and I want to see what they're all about before I really talk to any other companies. So we're going to see what's going on with Top Don tools. It looks like a solid product. It looked really cool. I like the fact that it kind of looks like a cell phone from the picture. And it's got this base on it where it can actually screw into a tripod. Right there. It kind of feels pretty cool. Feels like a little scan tool. Kind of feels like my Altel. So it comes with a neat little case right here. It's got foam in it to protect it. Comes with it's got a nice little liner to that. So packaging is definitely nice on this, guys. Got a little thing to pull. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Oh, it's got a little Top Don carrying case. Oh, it's not getting all damaged. Charging cable. Instruction manual. Little swatch of cloth to keep the screen clean, and your other bit of charging cable. Now this is OTG compatible. From my understanding of that is you could plug into your USB-C that this thing has and have a USB insert on it and you could hook another device up to it. You could do all kinds of fun stuff. So let's try to turn this thing on, see if the battery works on it. Oh, it's got a little camera option, got a little power button up here. Ah, there we go, we got power. That's a beautiful thing. So it's a 5 megapixel camera, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know, the box is right here, guys, so put that up there for you. So yeah, measurement -4 to 1022 degrees, works with Windows, 5-inch display, which I really like this. You know, I see more than the human eye. That's cute. It's a cute little thing. Okay, so it's got its little setup thing. Swipe up to open. Okay, cool. So man, this is like a little tablet. Clock, video player. I wonder if I could watch YouTube on this. Holy crap, I could do math on it. And those teachers said you won't have a calculator in your pocket. Not only do I have a cell phone, a tablet, my Altel 906 BT has a calculator on it, and this has got a calculator on it. Holy hell, I could play music on it. Isn't that something insane? The future, guys, it's an amazing thing. So let's go over to TC003. See what this does. It's a whole thing. Oh, thermal imaging, temperature monitoring, gallery. We're going to click on that, see if we could look at some stuff. Neat. So, it's definitely in the wrong form of measurement. Because, yeah, we use freedom units here. So I'm not a fan of that. So, oh, that's high temp. Neat. There's different settings on it. We got to figure out how to get it into freedom units because we don't want these Chinesium units. So we'll go over to settings. I hope that's what it needs to do. Contrast, detail, rotate. So you guess you could rotate it and hold it. I don't know. We're figuring this thing out, guys. So, different color layouts and whatnot. Now, I will try to get some videos, maybe splice it in before I post this up of the car and do something with that. I'm going to play around with it a little bit more. But so far, it's kind of neat to play with. It's definitely going to be a tool that I get to learn on and see what I could do with everything. Yeah, so this is my first time playing with this tool. I have no clue what I'm doing. Yeah, let's exit that. I could take selfies. Oh, it doesn't have a front-facing camera, so no selfies for me. Hey, I could record YouTube videos on this. This has got a decent little camera on it, guys. This is going to be something I'm going to have to look into a little bit. But so far, it feels good in the hand. I mean, it feels solid. Like I said, maybe we can get some videos of the car running, something like that, in my personal vehicle. And we could play around with it a little bit more. But the feel is nice. Like I said, it's got the, I think that's for a $1/4 right there. So you can put it up on a stand. And yeah, we're going to play around with this a little bit more. I could put my personal information. Wow, cool. Could sit there and give someone my social security number. Oh, temperature units. There we go. Ew, we don't want Celsius. I know, my people across the pond, I actually do care for y'all because you got Jeremy Clarkson. My Australian people, well, you got the Holden Utes and all the fun cars. Even so far, just packaging wise, guys, pulling it out of the box, I'm impressed with it. It's a cool tool so far. Like I said, I'm going to take some video of me playing around with my car, checking brakes, checking, just different things on it. And we're going to see what we could actually come up with. So let's see how this tool is. This is just an unboxing video, kind of an overview of the product. How does it feel? Does it feel sturdy? Is this something I could throw across the shop and not worry about? I mean, this is going to fall. This is going to fall off something on a car or drop out of my hands. I'm going to get grease on it. I'm going to get dirt in it. It feels sealed up, guys. You got this nice edge around here. Everything right here, this feels like if you guys are familiar with an OtterBox for a cell phone, that's what it feels like. This feels protected. Now, will it survive being thrown across the shop? Lord only knows. But hopefully this thing holds up. It feels pretty rugged, feels durable. I mean, I kind of slides across the workbench nice. I'm impressed so far. We're going to put it to use, probably get a month on it, and then we'll do an actual review on it. See how it is. Get it in some nasty conditions. Like I said, I paid for this. This came out of my pocket. No sponsorships. I have no problem beating this tool up, and hopefully if it does break, my tool guy hooks me up and warranties it. If not, well, I guess I'm SOL. Once again, there's that information. Yes, my hands are dirty. They were covered in grease. I was just doing bearings and whatnot earlier, so it is what it is. There's that picture of the front of the box. So guys, we're going to see what this thing does. Like I said, once I get home, I'll play with this, probably grab a cold beer and get outside, let the car get all nice and warm, maybe do the wife's car, maybe do my GMC. She hasn't been started in about a week, so we'll probably pull this out on the GMC and see what happens with it. So guys, just hang out for a minute and I'll do that number and be back at home. So, all right, we are back at the homestead. We're gonna see if this sassy old girl will start up. Don't need the radio. Yes, I do have vice grips as a window crank because classy, along with the footprint gas pedal down there. And yes, it does have 3 pedals like a proper vehicle. So, I'm gonna crack open Mr. Beer. Yeah, refreshing, right? What type of tool review video would it be without a cold beer? So let's see if she does what she needs to do. Oh, feeling sassy, aren't you? Such a delight. She got some issues. She's an old girl. She's in 1996, but yeah, Jen, if you're watching this, Jason, if you're watching this, you know, the OBS is back on the channel for a little bit. New shop comes, guys. You will see a lot more of this truck. At least it sounds okay. She is a mess. A little 305 in it, nothing too crazy. We're gonna turn on this. I got it sitting up on there. We're gonna that little number, get a thermal imaging. See what we see. So that's the view. Let's see what the beer can is. Definitely changes it up. I do like how everything changes on it with different pitches when it gets. That is pretty trick. So she's doing her thing, I'm doing mine. We're just watching everything kind of get bright and happy. So we can see the, let me pull this one off, actually. So give me a second, guys. All right. So actually kind of see more in detail of what's going on in here. And this is about the size of my cell phone. Got the alternator. What's that say? 105 degrees. Exhaust manifold sitting about. I wish the colors were a little bit different. I will say that because I can't tell what it's saying when you're on the heat signature. But highest temps 346 and climbing. Wouldn't that be fun if it just right into the fan? That'd be a real tool review right there. Kind of a neat thing, guys. I mean, granted, I'm not going to drive it because I just cracked open a beer and probably going to crack open several more. It's definitely cool how detailed this is. It's pretty clear. I can't complain with this so far, guys. I mean, like I said, I want to get some more testing done on this. See if it actually is worth its weight and what I paid for it. And off the tool truck is about $400, so I'll try to find an Amazon description and throw that in there. We're gonna let her get a little toasty for y'all and see what happens. So back on the tripod it goes. All right, now there's your readings right there, depending on how accurate it is. Beer is about 59 degrees. Awesome. Not my normal choice of beer, but it seemed refreshing on these hot Florida days. Neat. So yeah, we're gonna play around the camera a little bit more, spend some time on it, and see if it's worth it or not, and see if it gets my seal of approval, whatever that's worth. Probably not much of anything, but hey, it is what it is. At least hopefully y'all are entertained. The joys of having a lowered truck. So, Top Don, we're gonna see how they do. We're gonna see if it works out good. I'll have more information in about a month on it. But for right now, guys, I'm gonna go inside, finish my cold beer, eat dinner with the wife, hop on some Call of Duty, dry my mouth a little bit, and edit some YouTube videos, and probably go to bed. So with that being said, y'all, take it easy, keep wrenching, and I'll see you next time.